today I'm here to do a vinyl contest entry and just do like a little general chat, I suppose, as well. I don't do them that often. Right, so it's kind of an entry into Rachel the Music Ma'am and Lisa Tedesco contest. I think I've got the rules written down right. I probably haven't, and I'm going to make a half-assed effort of it because that's how I roll. Right, they wanted, I think, Reservoir Dogs or Pink related, and also something laughter related. Okay, I certainly don't own any Pink albums. Well, I do. I've got this Pink album here. It's pink in colour. Obnoxious, this is called. So this is by Acid Rain. It's pink. It is coloured pink for Mr. Pink of the Reservoir Dogs. And when it comes to dogs, I haven't got any Reservoir Dogs, but I have got some English dogs. So English dogs forward into battle. English dog, is it Legend or Land of Legend? Oh, where Legend began. There you go. So that's what I'm doing for the dog related. I hope those are okay. And that was definitely a pink looking album. Laughing. Now it's really weird because as soon as I saw this, right, you had to show something to do with laughing. I remember there was an album by a band called Reanimator called Laughing. And I was sure that I had it. I thought I had all of Reanimator's albums. And I looked and it wasn't there. And I was like, oh, that's weird. You know, I know there's an album called Laughing and it was their last album. And I thought I had all their albums. I looked on my old vinyl video of me going through my vinyl a few months before. And it wasn't there. But I was like, oh wow, so I never had it then. Why the hell do I remember it so well? Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, I feel that I've had it, but I couldn't have had it and no one's going to steal that album off me. It's a piece of crap. But as I was looking for it anyway, I noticed this one which I thought was their last album. Obviously, isn't their last album. Reanimator, they've got a track on side 2 called Last Laugh. There you go. So it still counts, though it wasn't the laughing album that I was thinking of. I was really surprised I didn't have that album. Because, yeah. And then we have Anthrax's single, Make Me Laugh. Alright? So that's a couple of laughter-related songs for you there. You've had some dogs. You've had something pink. I hope that will be okay for the contest. So that's for Rachel and Lisa Tedesco. Right then. Yeah, I think that will do. Hopefully that will do. Right, let's put the computer back down. Right, now let me show you what I've been listening to lately. First of all, I'll show you what I've got recently. I did a chat. On my channel, I do bad interviews. I do a video cast. It's like a podcast, but video form. I do heavy metal hangouts on a Friday night. And one of the guys who came on recently was Daniel from Prometheum. And he had to it got cut short because he had family things he had to deal with, so he couldn't stay on long as much as he'd like to have done, but he sent me 2 of their albums. So that's Revision. They're kind of like a groove heavy metal band. Pretty good stuff, actually. I'll leave a link for you to check them out down below in the description. I'm actually doing an interview with him at some point. I think it's sometime in June. He's coming on my channel to have a chat. So that'd be cool. I was talking of the heavy metal hangouts. Anyone in any headbangers in the vinyl community want to come to a heavy metal hangout sometime? Just hang out and talk about heavy metal. We quite often get someone in from an underground band and we'll chat about their band at the same time and just generally talk you know, metal music and life really, and have a beer. I think one of the guys from the metal vinyl community was supposed to have come on, but he didn't get back to me. I emailed him, gave him the link. I can't remember what his name is now. Steve maybe, I can't remember. But he never got back to me. So if you listen to this and you remember it was you that was supposed to have come on and then never bothered, and you want to come on, you know, drop us a line. But anyway, I've got a couple of CDs I'm going to do a giveaway for at some point as well. Actually, I got sent these because this Roger from Cruella, I did an interview with him a couple of months ago. He's a real fun fella and very generous. He sent me this. He sent me few extra copies. He sent me their back catalogue, sent me a few copies of this to give away. So I'm going to do a giveaway at some point. So keep watching if you want to be into a chance to win a Cruella CD. And I'll show you what I've listened to recently as well as my podcast, of course, which every Sunday, check out my podcast, Show 400. Next Sunday is going to be Show 400. So check that out if you dig heavy metal underground. And this is what I've been listening to this week. Basically, when I come upstairs to put my comics away, I dig out some CDs and listen to some CDs while I'm putting my comics away. I just kind of grab whatever takes my fancy. Like, I don't think too much about what I'm going to listen to. I just grab the first CD I see. Like, so I've listened to Razor this week, Canadian thrash. I've listened to some old school death metal from the UK, Gomorrah. I actually did a gig with this band back in the day. Good stuff. Tiburon. This is one of these bands that I feel like I'm the only person in the world who knows them. I don't know. They're very straight. They're kind of like never sort of pushed themselves like they could have done. I don't think. I remember I mean, they haven't got much stuff on YouTube. I think there's 2 videos on YouTube that I put up there myself. I don't think they've got much else up there. They haven't got much of an online presence, I don't think. I remember I had to buy the CDs, because I got this from a CD exchange shop. It's got a nice shark on the back. Tiburon is Spanish for shark. I forgot to mention that. And yeah, and like I really liked it, and like I kept searching to try and find like where there were more, and I managed to sort of literally you could only get them straight from the band themselves. Yeah, I had to write to the band. I think I had to send them euros or something. I had to, you know, old school via the mail kind of stuff. But he has moved on to another band now. I've got a funny mark on my camera. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember what the current band's called now, but I have played them on my podcast. I can't remember what the new band's called, but they're very good stuff. They had a female singer for a while as well, who had a really good gruff voice, nasty. And maybe I'll put a link to one of the Tiburon tracks that I've put on my channel before. Right, I listened to some Impaled Nazarene. Is it Agra Karma? Yeah, Agra Karma. Insane, frenetic black metal. I think Impaled Nazarene are my favourite black metal band, actually. I've thought that for quite a while. I listened to some Amorphis. This is back before they went to twiddly gothic crap. Yeah, this is back when they were still a death metal band. There's this one, which is pretty decent. And the Towers of a Thousand Lakes, when they went more melodic kind of death, but really good still. And then after that, it just went gothic, boring, from my mind anyway. I know there's plenty of people who like them, but yeah, it weren't my cup of tea. So anyway, so that's what I listened to this week. That's it. I've got nothing else to talk about. Nice, short and sharp video, hopefully. Make sure you sub up Lisa Tedesco and Rachel, the Music Man, of course. And yeah, I'm out of here. Cheers for watching.